All right, let's talk about AI. You hear the term everywhere, but what does it actually mean? At its core, artificial intelligence is all about making computers smart. Not just good at math, but smart in a more human-like way. We're talking about teaching machines to learn from information, understand what we're saying, see the world through a camera, make decisions, create new things. Think of it less like a simple calculator that only follows instructions, and more like a student that can read a library of books and then write an essay about what it learned. It's about recognizing patterns, understanding context, and getting better over time without a human reprogramming it for every single new task. Now that brings us to Gemini. If AI is the whole category, think of Gemini as a specific, very powerful new model within that category. So, how does Gemini actually pull this off? Let's break it down step by step. It all starts with the training data. Text from books and websites, billions of images, countless hours of video from platforms like YouTube, vast libraries of programming code. Gemini was trained on an enormous and diverse dataset like this. It's not just memorizing things, it's learning the patterns, relationships, and underlying structures. It learns that the word apple can refer to a fruit, or Apple, the tech company. And it learns to tell the difference based on the context around it. The next step is understanding the input. When you give Gemini a prompt, say a photo of your ingredients, and the question, what can I cook with these? It doesn't see them as separate things. This is that natively multimodal part we talked about. It doesn't just understand text, images, audio, video, code as one seamless stream of information. Imagine you show an older AI a picture of a dog and ask, what is this? It would say, it's a dog. With Gemini, you could show a video of a dog fetching a ball, play the sound of it barking based on the breed and the object it's playing with. What game would be fun next? And can you write me the code for a simple web game about it? Gemini processes the video, the sound, the question together to give a richer, more complete answer. It's a shift from a collection of specialists to one multi-talented generalist. Okay, theory is cool, but where are you actually going to see Gemini in action? The most obvious place is in your everyday digital tools. Think about the search bar. Instead of just typing keywords, you could use Google Lens to snap a picture of a weird-looking plant in your yard and ask, is this a weed? How do I get rid of it safely without harming my grass? Gemini's ability to understand the image and the natural language question together allows it to give you a detailed answer, maybe even linking to a video tutorial. Another great example is productivity. Imagine you're a student sitting in a long lecture. You could have your phone record the audio while you occasionally snap pictures of important slides on the projector. Afterwards, you could upload the audio file and the images to a Gemini-powered app and say, create a summarized study guide from this lecture, incorporating the key points from the slides I photographed. The AI would transcribe the audio, analyze the images for text and diagrams, and then synthesize all of it into a clean, organized document. This saves hours of manual work, turning raw information into useful knowledge almost instantly. So, we know what it is and how it works, but why should you care? What are the actual benefits of using Gemini? The biggest one is probably efficiency. It's just a massive time saver. Summarizing long emails, finding specific information in a dense report, transcribing meeting notes, coming up with the right words for a social media post. It frees up your mental energy to focus on the bigger picture, strategic thinking, and creative decisions. Because Gemini has been trained on such a vast and diverse range of human knowledge, it can offer perspectives you might never have considered. Marketer, engineer, financial analyst. It's not about replacing your thinking, but augmenting it with a powerful new tool for inspiration and exploration. Accessibility is also a huge advantage. Gemini's ability to understand natural language and different media types lowers the barrier to entry for powerful technology. When you cut through all the hype, Gemini represents a significant milestone in the journey of artificial intelligence. Gemini's importance lies in its effort to break down those walls. Its natively multimodal design is the key takeaway.